Well, I'll tell you, yeah, I don't want to be a professional malcontent today, but I got a lot of problems with you people going on. Let's just vent some of these. For one thing, it's peak pollen season, and I'm sniffly and I'm gargly, and I may over the course of the program sound like George Foghorn Winslow. Google it, kids; it'll be hilarious. It might inspire Travis Heckel to do another brilliant piece of artwork like he's done lately. Also, I found out another was called. The update on my dishwasher, just real briefly. On the drive-through, I mentioned how we had to have the power box taken off the floor so we could change the dishwasher out, blah, blah, blah. Go back to the drive-through, folks, if you want to know what's going on. And now the electrician came, and he was going to hook up the dishwasher, also do the plumbing aspect of it after he changed the box out, because he saw that's no problem. And he went to do that. He's running the wire, and he's changing the power box and everything. He said, well, wait a minute. Why the fuck did they do this way? And so we may have to have a FaceTime with a plumber. This is an ongoing situation going on downstairs. I'm not letting
FaceTime.
I'm not letting Moxley put my dishwasher in. He'll get blood all over my brand new dishwasher.
Dope washer.
So we got that going on. And then I got trouble. I got trouble right here in River City, trouble with a capital T, and that rhymes with B, and that stands for bird. I got bird trouble. Do you understand what I'm saying? I got trouble with the birds.
I mean, I understand you're saying that, but I don't know what that could mean.
Well,
what the hell does that mean? You're trouble with the birds.
Several days ago, I noticed that a bird was trying to build a nest in my garage on top of my garage door opener. And I don't want to discourage that. I love the birdies, but I didn't want to encourage that behavior, because if they build the nest in the garage, then I worry, well, I've got the garage door closed. They can't get home out of the inclement weather. What if there's babies are born, they need water, sustenance. Well, it's just, so I don't encourage them to build the nests inside the garage. So I take it, it's just a few twigs and stems and grass blades at that point. So I knock it off and I go outside, Birdie. There's a tree right there. And he comes back and I'm watching him do it. He's bringing in, it's a fascinating procedure to watch them build the nest. They have the long wild green onions they use for like studs to tie around and keep the insulation in order. And then the furry things and the pollen they pack in it's amazing. But I don't want him to be stuck in the garage. So I knock the few things down again. I said, go away, Birdie. Well, then I turned my back for a whole afternoon. And in one afternoon, this industrious motherfucker built his whole goddamn nest. And is sitting in the nest on top of my garage door opener in my garage. I thought, well, God damn, now I can't destroy his work. I think he's a descendant of Bertie Sanders, the bird that visited me several years ago. And I don't want him to be without, and now I'm wondering, is it a him or is it a her? Because I don't really know how to tell, but it does seem to be a fat bird. I'm wondering if the bird is here. My father was the president of the Louisville Audubon Society at one point. I don't know how to tell a male bird from a female bird. But the point is, now I like the bird. The bird and I are getting along. I go out there several times a day and just sit in my chair, and the bird sits on the nest and just looks at me or just goes about its business. And I can walk back and I can walk within 2 feet of the bird and just look up at the bird in his face. And the bird says, hello, Jim. And I say, hello, Birdie. So now I've got to leave the goddamn garage door opener or garage door open for the next fucking 2 months.
Let me know when those chicks hatch. I have a friend looking for some birds.
Oh, come on. Do not defile my...
Need a puppy?
my bird family. He's not going to rehome my birds. But anyway, I told Stace, I said, don't close the garage door. And so now we have to leave the garage door open so the bird can have free access in and out, because now I'm afraid it's eating and foraging for however many eggs they have for a group. But I'll keep everybody apprised of the developments in that.
after we talked about him returning in a private plane with animals from Turks and Caicos, like 2 or 3 different people got busted this week. Americans,
What?
I think, entering Turks and Caicos with things they weren't supposed to have. I think one guy may have had a bullet, and then someone had something else.
Oh, wait a minute. I saw this. I saw I didn't actually even register with the Turks and Caicos because I was thinking with Vince of the Puppies and the Kittens. But yes, he had accidentally brought hunting ammunition with him in his bag, too. Because everybody has a few shotgun shells in their fucking carry-ons. I don't know what the fuck. But yeah, it's apparently you go there to get kittens and puppies, but don't take ammunition. Sounds like a nice place.
Everyone else is getting busted. Vince is on a private plane. Handfuls of cats or kittens and a dog. The chef.
You know, well, now leave the chef alone. We don't know anything about the chef or what he's been cooking
This
up.
twisted Dr. Doolittle shit that Vince is now on. What the hell is
Well,
this?
that's the thing is that you're not supposed to. When I tried to go to fucking Canada, they asked me if I had any food or fucking live plants or whatever. Are you supposed to take animals from one place to another without clearing them through some kind of quarantine situation? Isn't that how that's how we killed all the goddamn Indians? All the white people brought our filthy, nasty fucking germs from Europe and killed everybody because they had no immunity for it.
Private plane.
What else is he bringing over here? Is he bringing some kind of goddamn giant sunflowers that will spread and take over Manhattan?
I'm bringing my personal trainer and my physical therapist and the chef, and we're gonna tear it up, looking for animals to save.
Well, what should I do about my bird?
You call
Boy,
Coco.
that was
Call
a
Coco.
full-throated
Call
fuck.
Coco. I don't know. You let it get too far. See, it's your fault.
Well, I was trying.
You let it get so far that now you can't go back.
What was I supposed to do? Sit there with a fucking broom over my goddamn lap, and every time he brought up a blade of grass, I'd knock it back down? Then I'm just tormenting the bird.
How often is your garage open that he's able to do this?
Well, usually all day, every day.
You just leave it open all day?
Well, I usually go out and take Harley out that way, and it gets hot in there. So I like the fresh air to come in. And why can't I goddamn leave my garage door open?
Because birds are going to make nests in there. Clearly.
Well,
As has happened
clearly
multiple times. You've had multiple birds living in your garage.
Well, but I like them to feel protected and comforted and comfortable to be,
Come on.
to be able to come here. It is a wildlife preserve. I just discourage the humans, but there's no reason I can't just live like a hermit and leave my garage door closed. Then Harley will be upset. Is that what we haven't
Does
had
Harley
any?
have any brothers or sisters?
Oh, come on now.
Looking for a billionaire friend.
No, my pup would not have any descendants adopted into the McMahon family. Anyway, all right.
An egg.
What are we supposed? Is that why he was so wrapped up on the eggs?
You remember that? I mean, that was really when we first got introduced to, oh my God, he can't talk or breathe or something's really fucked up with Vince. And it was all about having the Rock's egg and wanting to share it with Austin Theory.
There are so many different meanings and lights that we can look at that now.
Have you seen the latest Rock news?
I have not seen the latest Rock news.
I saw 2 videos this week, coincidentally enough, shot by Dwayne Johnson's crew, of Dwayne giving someone a truck and having the man break down in tears about how wonderful Dwayne is. And then Dwayne cried too because the man reminded him of his dad. I'll reserve comment for later about that. And then the second video was Drew McIntyre re-signed. New contract. And I guess while he was at dinner with Nick Khan, The Rock had it filmed where a sword was presented to him on behalf of The Rock.
Oh, well, I was going to say, did Drew need a truck? But he got a sword.
A sword.
Well, does The Rock ever give like some old lady in Pasadena a fucking? What is she supposed to drive? A Ford F-150? Can't see over the steering wheel? Can't she get a goddamn Honda?
If it was going to be filmed, I'm sure she could. See, I think there's a class of celebrities and business people, and Stephanie McMahon kind of said it out loud several years back when she still had a role. that are treating charity as if it's just for public relations. And they're doing it in new ways, in ways that people have never done it before. And again, that's what we see here with The Rock. Every time he does something nice, he has to make sure there's like multiple people filming it now.
But I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing that. You've got to put the boots to the poor old Rock, poor old pitiful Rock. But I'm saying, why does it have to be a truck? Does he have a goddamn sponsorship agreement?
Probably. Well, it's tax deductible if it weighs over a certain amount for your business. Maybe he's buying it from his $7 business and giving it to these people, so he just writes it off. Just write it off.
Well, what difference would it make how much it weighs then if he's giving it to a charitable goddamn cause? Why does there have to be a weight limit on it? You're thinking of a business deduction, depreciation, allocation, and fornication. See, I know all those words.
I never got a truck.
Well,
I could use a truck full of kittens and
he may not have got a truck, but he might have got a Hemi. But nevertheless,
I
just thought I'd bring. Never mind. Anyway, so